I was talking about firsts, and I want to know some of your firsts. Anything from the way you do certain things, the way you perform certain routines during the day, to first experiences you had in your life that maybe you have an interesting story. Who wants to begin?
Well, the first time I listened to Drake, I listened to this album that just came out.
Who wants to begin?
Okay.
So I actually have the worst first kiss story of all time.
Yeah. I cannot
All right,
wait.
and it was a summer too. All right.
Oh my
So it was
God.
the summer of 2021, I believe. I was 19 years old.
That's your first kiss?
I have not kissed a girl until I was 19 years old.
No.
I'm a very respectful, well-mannered man.
He's a good-looking...
It's hard to believe, but it's the
Good for
truth.
you, man.
What could
Good
I
for
say?
you.
I was a loser in high school. Talked to 0 girls. Had no
What?
game. No
Look
game.
at you. You dressed up. You got
What
the
do you want me
pink
to say? I got
shorts.
the pink glasses. Listen, now I'm doing swell, but before, not so much. Listen,
It's not about the then. It's about the now.
Listen, I'm up now. That's all that matters. How about now? Drake, listen to it. More than 30 seconds, please. So I was 19, all right? The summer, I was doing anything I can to have any experience with a girl. My goal was a kiss. Because I've talked to no girls, I've had no girlfriends, I was 19 years old. I was like, I need this summer one kiss. Because like the moment...
And what year was this? I'm sorry?
This was like 2021. Like, yeah, something like that.
So we're
2021.
fresh.
Last year.
We're fresh on the COVID.
I think we're fresh off the COVID. I don't care. I'm
Okay.
trying to, like, herpes, kip, HIV. I don't. As long as I get the one. As long as I get the one kiss, let's go. I win.
Great.
So yeah. So I basically like I've been asking girls out just in person, right? Mad nervous because I've never done it before in my life, and I was like, I won at the gym. That was the worst one yet because like that was mad scary because the gym you're like most vulnerable. You're like you're better dressed. So yeah, I'm over there, and I asked one at Ralph's Icy's, right?
Oh.
And then, like, so you know, I'm talking to her for a couple of weeks. I see her, right?
right.
The first date goes well.
Okay.
I don't know how to make a move. All right. Now, I think it's time to make a move because she puts on, like, this lip gloss. Like, we're sitting in the beach, like, Long Beach. Like, I'm watching the sunset.
Now, did you have any preconceived notions of how this might go?
Yo, I had nothing. I don't know how... That was my... Honestly, like...
You
my
had no
second date. That was my second
expectations?
date of all time. Yeah. So
Really?
I had no expectations. I didn't know exactly what the agenda was. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I was mad nervous. Towards the end, right, I was about to drop her off. And I was like, yeah, I'm not good at this, like, straight up. Because I could tell that, like, we should have kissed at the beach, and I was getting real mad about it, right? So I just said it straight up. She's like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, I've just never kissed a girl before. And she's like, what? What do you mean never kissed a girl before? I'm like, and I was like, yeah, it's true. And she's like, aren't you 19? I was like, oh. My bad. and then she goes like, she's laughing. She's like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, we're about to do it now, right? Like, kiss. And then I hear knocking
Good
on my
Lord.
door, right? It's her girlfriend's boyfriend. I mean, it's her sister's boyfriend,
Okay.
right? That guy dropped her off earlier. And it was really funny because he called me attractive. It was a mad weird experience. I wasn't ready. That made me mad nervous, but at the same time, it boosted my self-esteem. So I was ready for that date.
Yeah, that's great.
Shout out to him. I really appreciate
Is that who you kissed?
Yeah, it was. It should have been, because let me tell you how the kiss went. So then that kiss doesn't work, right? Because he ruins it. She's like, that killed the vibe. Next time I take her out, I believe we went to get Thai food. The date ends. She's in a rush, right? So I'm not expecting no type of kiss because I have to get her to that place because she's got to go. So I drop her off, and then she like gives me a petty kiss. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, yo, I didn't even go for it, right? Because she's about to leave the door, and then she turns back around, right, and then leans in for a kiss. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that was probably terrible. She's like, yeah, it was awful. And I was like, oh.
We're talking tongue or just like a peck?
It was like a peck, right?
Oh, okay.
But then
Like a casual, been married for 10 years.
literally,
Yeah, like-
literally, right?
Hate their lives.
And then
kiss.
she turns around, right? And she's about to go, but then she turns around again, grabs me by my chin, pulls me in, and kisses me again.
Nice.
This time an actual kiss.
Cool.
And then I go like, oh, okay, like, cool. And she goes like, yeah, that was also bad. I'm like, I'll
damn,
work on it,
dude.
I guess. Never saw her again. Never saw her again.
Okay.
That's it. That's my story.
I think I know why.
How was your breath? Was it good?
It was great.
Well, they had
It was
Thai food,
awesome.
though.
I love
Yeah, the
mints. I
Thai
had
food,
braces
yeah.
at the time, so I had to have mints all the time. Couldn't chew gum.
Okay.
What's the issue, Jess?
Okay.
Well,
Personally, I like thick lips.
oh, that's my issue. I didn't have
Yeah,
thick lips?
you don't have a top lip.
okay.
I don't have a top lip either.
Antonio, you are a good-looking dude. I won't like deny that.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
just
I
have
agree
no
with her.
top
You are a
lip.
very good looking guy.
Yeah. I
Okay,
don't know.
thank you. That's 3. All right, thanks. All right.
Yeah.
I've been saying this since day one. Antonio's the
thank
best
you.
looking guy at the
Wow.
station.
Yeah,
I
you
definitely
are.
agree
This
with
is
that.
news to me. I don't know what's going on. It's like a portfolio I haven't seen, like one of those bulletin boards. Am I up there? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, and you're taled about pretty often.
No way.
Anyways,
This is
but yeah,
exciting.
like
All right, continue.
yeah. Personally, I think it's like the top. Me, I can work with what I have, but it's top lip for me.
So what does he got to do? Get cosmetic surgery, lip
No.
filler?
I'll get the Botox if that's what it takes.
No,
you know,
baby,
like,
don't
damn.
change yourself for anything.
Get a mustache, like, because you got the little one going.
Oh my God!
I'm saying get a full cup, like one
Justin,
of those
this is
firefighters.
my mustache. How old are you, man? Like, I'm 20 years old. This is all I got.
You can grow it out more. Get that fireman mustache, that Top Gun, Goose's son. What's his name in the movie? Rooster.
She doesn't remember.
Yeah,
she doesn't remember.
Get a rooster mustache, and then the
I'll
ladies.
show you who.
We'll hide
He's
the
my
lip.
background.
I have no issue with the lip. I think you got beautiful lips.
Wow, thank you. Look at my lips. Thank you.
Well, she brought it up.
Of course.
Sure. Anybody?
This went on for a while. I feel very nice though. Thank you. I feel very sweet.
That's what
Did
it's
you
all
never?
about, man.
Did you never talk to this
So
girl?
this is what happened. All right, I lied. I did see her one more time. The last date was a movie. We went to go watch Cruella. Right, a great movie.
Not
I
yet,
love
really
that
good.
movie, right?
Yeah.
I'm loving the movie, and I'm talking to her about it, and she's being mad dry about it. Blah blah. I'm like, this is like the third date. Yikes! I don't know what's going on right now,
Yeah.
right? And then before I drop her off, I'm like, I have to just tell her straight up because we've been talking for 2 months. So I'm like, I kind of want to get going. Like, what are we doing?
Right? I
kinda
hate that.
What
Like,
are we
let's
doing?
go.
What are we doing
Trust me,
here?
I know.
And so I straight up asked her, listen, I like you a lot. I think you're a really kind person. I think you're really nice. You make me laugh a lot. Like, I think you're really pretty and beautiful. Like, can we be a little more? Like, I'm trying to figure out what this is because we've been talking for 2 months now. And then, like, I'm trying to find out, like, how do you feel about me, right?
In a couple of dates, you hate the way I kiss. so
Exactly.
let's
we
talk
haven't
about
worked on it. What are you going to do?
Right, yeah.
And then so she goes like, oh, wow, this is a lot. I'm going to kill myself. Like, that's what she says. I'm going to kill myself. And I'm like, oh, don't do that. I'm like, no, it's okay. It's really no stress, no pressure, please. I'm just letting you know how I feel. You don't have to tell me back right now, but just, it would be nice if you could let me know.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then I realized that, like, if I didn't text her, she's not going to text back.
Right.
So I wanted to see if she would text back without me texting her, and she never did. And that was it.
Is she
And
alive?
she still works at Ralph's Ices, and I saw her too. I saw her at Ralph's Ices, and I don't think she remembered me because I look a little different now, a little bit. You know what I mean?
You glowed up.
But I
You're
don't
glowing.
think I'll try it again. I really doubt it. Like, I know for a fact this time around, I'm pretty sure I can get a little farther. Maybe I don't think.
Let's
so.
make her
I don't
jealous. Let's go get you a smoking hot girl. We go to Ralph's. All three of us.
Oh my! All three. No,
yeah.
all of us pull up to Ralph's
Yeah.
with you and the girl.
Yes.
It's a party now. It's a 5 group.
Yeah, and then we just order everything, and we buy it for
Yeah.
everyone around it.
put it
Ices
on
on all of
overtime.
us.
Except for her
Yeah, of course.
and her friends
And
and her mother.
but her brother, you said was cool. Or
No, her
brother-
sister's
her sister's
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
His name was Q. I'll never forget him.
Oh, right
Q.
on.
He drops
Like
her
the
off,
Bond
right?
guy.
And he's like, hey. And I'm like, oh, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. I'm mad nervous because I'm assuming, like, this is, like, her brother or something, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, what's up, man? Wow, you mad attractive. You cute as hell. And I'm like, oh, wow, thanks. And I'm like, what's your name? Because he asked me for my name. And he goes, like, it's Q. And I'm like, Q for cutie. And then that's it. That's how it ends. That's the last time I saw him.
It's awesome. What a line.
wow.
If only you had a line for that girl.
I didn't have a line for that guy. I had 0 lines.
Honestly, man, you're better off. She wasn't going to give you the time of day.
You know what?
Yeah.
Thank you next. What can I say?
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Living the life.
Ariana
That's her
Grande.
loss.
Yeah, amen. Look at those lips.
Extreme loss. Yep.
Not the top one though, just the bottom.
Yeah, no, yeah. Don't look at both of them. Speaking of thank you next, who is next for a first story?
Gina.
I have a similar bad first
Right?
kiss
First
story.
kisses
yeah.
are fun. They're not
All right,
fun.
let's hear about it
So
then,
we're
Gina.
doing first kisses.
Yeah, so this was middle school. I was 14. I remember this like yesterday, 8th grade, right? First girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm new to this. I'm still on the fact, like, how did I don't even know how to pull somebody, and the fact that I was able to pull her, I'm like, how I do this? like, I was spectacle. I'm like, what you want from me?
Yeah.
But it was just it was kind of like her friends and our friends, because we had a lot of mutual friends without even knowing it before we started talking. So it was like
Without even knowing it.
knowing, yeah. So they were just, it was kind of like peer pressure, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like they were saying kind of like, yo, what are you waiting for? I mean, don't you want to be affectionate? I'm like, I do, but I'm scared as hell right now.
How old are you here?
14.
Ooh.
14. So I'm like, I don't know man, I've been out of the game. Well, the game was non-existent.
Been out of the game.
Because I ain't never been in it. You feel me?
I'm getting too old for this. It's 14. I got to settle down now.
For real, like I'm done. But I was so scared. So I told her at like one day when like last period ended to meet me by the lockers.
Oh.
You know, yeah, things go down around the lockers. So, so
I wouldn't know.
it's okay, man. I've been done for that. I was one and done for years. It's okay. We're in the same boat now.
All right.
But
So how'd it go down?
I just went for it. Like I was there. I was just standing around twinkling my fingers.
You made the first move. You initiated.
Yeah, but then we had an audience, so I'm like,
Whoa,
yeah,
that's
I'm
weird.
Like,
It's like a sitcom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really? They were like, it was like Gina.
No.
I got an encore.
Your
I was
first
like,
kiss is sick. What the?
No, I know. The next part gets bad. It gets bad, right? So I go in for it. I'm like, all right, screw it. I go and I grab her face, right? All right. Next thing, I just start feeling tongue. I'm like, I just kept biting her tongue.
You
right?
bit her
I
tongue?
bit her tongue like multiple
14
times.
years old?
Yes.
What were you trying to do?
I was like, we ain't the French. Ain't no we right now, okay? Like, what are you doing? I kept biting. I'm like, get back. So
You're like fighting her.
so she ends up bleeding.
Oh, no.
Get out of here,
She
dude.
ends up bleeding. Oh, these big lips are not all they're cut out to be because these big lips just go to waste. And
Why don't you trade with Antonio then?
yeah, you can have it, man. You can have it.
Nice. Let's
a lot-
go.
that's
Sign me up. We gotta go to the doctor after
Lip
this.
transplant.
Maybe 8 o'clock.
That would be like the last missing piece for you, and I'm missing a whole bunch of pieces. So you got it, man. But I felt on top of the world after that, knowing my performance was weak. I was like, oh yeah, I just got me some lips.
There's blood dripping down your face.
It was so bad. It was just like, yeah, I had to learn, and I learned. That was only.
Are you a better kisser now?
No, but but I got better for the time that I needed to be.
No biting.
No biting. I got that down pack. No biting.
You know,
Nice.
that's my thing. Whenever I kiss, I bite the lower lip, but I do it gently. Yeah.
That's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing for sure.
Yeah, that's like my go. Oh,
She just wanted to talk about that. There's no other reason.
That's
to
all
bring it
she
up.
wanted.
Nothing to do with
And just to let me know as
I
well.
have,
That's
I
about
have
it.
a first kiss story too, since like we'll keep the theme
We're
going.
all
but
doing first
mine,
kiss?
We
you
can
could
if you want.
Yeah.
Mine was about action figures, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good too. You kiss them? You kiss them? What'd you
No,
kiss?
they go somewhere else.
Jess, go ahead.
They go on my shelf. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna talk about my first kiss with a girl, actually.
Oh, was it on this
Okay.
radio
That's
show?
different.
No,
She's done that before.
I have.
Yeah, we've heard
I
about
was
that.
not there for that. I don't know what you
Shoot, I need to
could
be
be.
there for that.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, no.
Let's keep it going.
It is almost 8 a.m.
We've almost made it.
Y'all need Jesus. Go on,
Okay,
Jess.
so I wasn't like very popular in my middle school ages, but in high school, you know, you got taller and the weight went to the right places. So, thank you, baby. So there was this one girl, and I thought she was pretty cute and whatever. So we were talking, but she couldn't find out my sexuality, and at the time I didn't know my own. So I was like, oh, like, you know what? Like, I'm still trying to figure it out, but, you know, I'm open to try new things. So we go to Disney together. This was like a school trip at the time. It was a
all
school
right,
trip,
cool.
yeah.
I was gonna say it's a big first date.
Imagine. Yeah, so we're like on the back of the bus. We're like on our way to McDonald's after like performing. And she was like, is it okay if I kiss you? And I was like, yeah, you know, like go for it. Like, you know, yo mente.
That's cool.
inocente.
I like asking.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think-
yeah.
I
I
think that's
ask
a nice.
every time.
Yeah, I think it's a nice
cannot.
thing.
I don't know
Especially
how
in
to
this day and age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Gotta
god.
ask.
Yeah.
I make them sign an
to be
NDA. I get my lawyer
You're
on the
radio.
phone.
You can't take any chances. You're a radio host.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, yeah, like go ahead. And she's like, are you gonna be okay with it? I was like, yeah, you know what?
No, but go for
I'm
it.
not. I was like, you know, I told you that I'm still exploring myself. So like, I feel like if we take this further, or if I do try it, like I'm gonna know. So we ended up kissing, and I liked it. So we ended up making out in the back of the bus.
There you go.
Everybody was knocked out, bro. So it was like. And we had it, and she had bought like this huge stuffed animal. Like, I want one now.
What are we doing?
But it's no, it just covers us, and we were just
Oh,
going
cool.
at it at the back of the bus.
Hey, good for you,
yeah,
man.
Thank
And
you.
how old were you?
I was 15 at the
Okay.
time. Yeah,
Nice. So you
Yeah.
kissed a girl and you liked it.
yeah, I did.
Ah.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
That's
The
why I
song,
kissed
yeah.
Nixie on air.